There's been a massive shakeup brewing in the Western Conference, and the rumor mill just exploded with a jaw-dropping possibility. Marcus Smart, the defensive maestro and heart of the Boston Celtics backcourt, could be heading to the Los Angeles Lakers. Imagine this. Smart, known for his tenacious defense, high basketball IQ, and relentless energy, packing his bags for Hollywood to join LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The Lakers have been searching for that gritty, lockdown defender who can change the course of playoff battles, and Smart fits the bill perfectly. This potential move isn't just about adding another player. It's about transforming the Lakers' defensive identity. The Lakers, despite their star power, have struggled defensively at times, and Smart's arrival could bring the kind of toughness and chill blockbuster trade that could alter the landscape of the NBA. Fans across the league are buzzing, imagining how Smart's presence might impact the Lakers' already potent lineup. Could this be the missing piece that finally pushes them over the top? The whispers are growing louder, and the excitement is building with every passing day. Smart's reputation as a defensive powerhouse precedes him, and his skill set aligns with exactly what the Lakers require in their current roster. Known for guarding the league's best perimeter players with relentless pressure, Smart's defensive prowess is unmatched. He's a master at disrupting offenses, forcing turnovers, and energizing his team with his fiery approach. For the Lakers, who often rely on their offensive firepower, adding Smart's defensive tenacity could provide a crucial balance. It's not just about individual defense. Smart's ability to communicate and lead on the floor is something the Lakers could really benefit from, especially in tight playoff games. He brings veteran experience and a championship mindset from his years with the Celtics, a team that consistently competes at the highest level. This trade, if it materializes, might not only change the Lakers' defense, but also inject a new level of intensity and toughness throughout their lineup. The Lakers' front office seems to be looking at Smart as a strategic addition to shore up their weak spots and increase their championship odds. There's also the strategic angle to consider in this rumored trade. Boston Celtics, a team that has seen their fair share of defensive grit, might be looking to shake up their roster by moving Smart. The Celtics have been in a rebuilding phase, focusing on youth and offense, so parting ways with Smart, despite his defensive brilliance, could be a calculated move to gain flexibility or draft assets. This potential trade could free up cap space or open opportunities for younger players to take on bigger roles. On the other hand, the Lakers are in full win-now mode, and adding a player like Smart would send a clear message. They're not just relying on their stars to carry the load. They want a team built for the playoffs with the kind of toughness and experience that can withstand the brutal battles of the postseason. This rumored deal could be the perfect match of Boston's future planning and Los Angeles's immediate ambitions. As whispers spread around the league, insiders are watching closely for any signs of official confirmation or further negotiations. The chemistry question inevitably arises when discussing such a trade. How would Marcus Smart fit alongside the Lakers stars? Known for his vocal leadership and intensity, Smart could mesh well with the competitive spirits of LeBron and AD. However, his high-energy style also demands a strong locker room presence to keep things balanced. If the Lakers can integrate Smart effectively, the results could be explosive on both ends of the floor. On defense, Smart would likely take on the toughest assignments, allowing the Lakers' stars to conserve energy for scoring. Offensively, Smart's playmaking and hustle could add a new dimension to the Lakers' schemes, especially in transition. Yet questions about how this would affect the existing rotation and roles remain. The Lakers would have to navigate these changes carefully to maintain harmony and maximize their talent. Still, the prospect of such a dynamic defensive guard joining forces with two of the league's best players sparks plenty of speculation and excitement among fans and analysts alike. Beyond the hardwood, this trade could have ripple effects on the Lakers' overall culture and identity. Smart is known not only for his defensive skills, but also for his passion and grit, qualities that can inspire a team and energize a fan base. The Lakers have been criticized at times for lacking that tenacity on defense, and Smart's arrival could instantly change that perception. Moreover, having a player with his experience and mindset could help guide younger Lakers players, fostering a culture of hard work and resilience. It's easy to imagine the buzz around the Lakers' locker room shifting, with Smart leading by example and demanding excellence every night. This kind of intangible impact often goes unnoticed but can be crucial in high-stakes games. The Lakers, aiming to reclaim their place atop the NBA, might find in Smart the kind of leader who can ignite a new era of competitiveness. The potential trade, therefore, represents more than just a roster upgrade. It could symbolize a cultural transformation for the franchise. The timing of this rumor adds another layer of intrigue. As the trade deadline approaches, teams across the league are making moves to position themselves for the playoffs. The Lakers, with their championship aspirations, appear ready to make bold decisions. Meanwhile, the Celtics, eyeing the future, might be willing to part with Smart to reshape their roster. This window of opportunity heightens the drama around the trade talks. Fans and analysts are dissecting every report, trying to predict how the pieces might fall into place. Could the Lakers pull off a surprise deal that shocks the NBA? Or will the Celtics hold firm, keeping their defensive stalwart intact? The suspense is palpable, and social media is buzzing with theories and hot takes. If this trade does go through, it might be remembered as one of the most significant deadline moves of the season, shaking up the playoff landscape and setting the stage for an epic showdown between these historic franchises. Financial considerations also come into play in this potential blockbuster. Smart's contract details and the salary cap implications for both teams would play a crucial role in the feasibility of the trade. The Lakers would need to balance their payroll carefully, especially with their star players commanding significant salaries. On the Celtics side, shedding Smart's contract might provide flexibility for future moves or allow them to pursue younger talent and draft picks. Financial experts and NBA insiders are already speculating on how this trade might be structured, whether it involves additional players, draft picks, or salary matching deals. The complexity of these negotiations underscores the high stakes involved. Teams must navigate the financial maze while aiming to improve their competitive edge. The possibility that the Lakers and Celtics can strike a deal that satisfies both sides is a tantalizing thought, as it would signal a well-calculated gamble by both franchises aiming to shape their futures. This potential trade is not just about talent. It's about strategy on multiple levels. As the buzz continues, the potential impact on the NBA landscape can't be overstated. Marcus Smart joining the Lakers would instantly make them one of the most defensively versatile teams in the league. It could shift the balance of power in the Western Conference, posing a serious challenge to other contenders. Meanwhile, the Celtics might enter a transitional phase, focusing more on offense and youth development. This trade rumor highlights how one move can ripple across the league, affecting team dynamics, playoff predictions, and fan expectations. It also fuels debates among analysts about which team gains the upper hand. Some see the Lakers getting the better end with Smart's defensive grit, while others argue the Celtics' youth movement is the smarter long-term plan. Regardless of the outcome, this potential trade is stirring intense discussion, anticipation, and excitement, keeping basketball fans glued to every update. The story is far from over, and every rumor inch brings us closer to a possible seismic shift in the NBA. Part 2. Continuing the buzz around the possible Marcus Smart trade to the Lakers, another dimension unfolds when considering the playoff implications. The Lakers, bolstered by Smart's defensive acumen, could see their postseason outlook change dramatically. Smart's ability to disrupt opposing guards and his relentless hustle would be invaluable in playoff series where defense becomes paramount. The Lakers, despite their offensive firepower, have at times faltered defensively in crucial moments. Adding Smart could provide the lockdown perimeter defense they desperately need, especially against high-scoring guards in the West. His championship experience with the Celtics adds to his value, bringing a mindset that thrives under playoff pressure. This rumored trade might just be the final ingredient the Lakers need to regain their status as championship favorites. The postseason often favors teams with depth, toughness, and defensive grit, all qualities that Smart embodies. While still speculative, The potential for a revamped Lakers defense has analysts and fans reimagining the playoff bracket and the power dynamics within it. Moreover, the potential arrival of Smart could influence the Lakers' style of play, pushing them toward a more defense-oriented identity. Traditionally known for their star-driven offense, the Lakers could become a more balanced team. Smart's presence might encourage a faster pace, with aggressive defense leading to transition opportunities. His knack for steals and forcing turnovers could spark quick breaks and easy baskets, complementing the Lakers' scoring threats. This shift could make the Lakers more unpredictable and harder to defend. Opponents would have to prepare for a team that not only scores in bunches, but also shuts down opposing guards with relentless pressure. The Lakers' defensive struggles in recent seasons have been a glaring weakness. Smart's possible addition might finally address this glaring hole. It's exciting to speculate how this adjustment in style could reshape the Lakers' identity, making them a more complete and dangerous team in the eyes of fans and competitors alike. From a Celtics perspective, moving Marcus Smart might signal a pivot toward youth and offense, as they look to rebuild and retool around their younger core. Smart, while invaluable on defense, carries a significant contract and has been a veteran fixture in Boston's lineup for years. Parting ways with him could free up cap space and allow the Celtics to acquire promising young players or draft picks. This move might be part of a broader strategic vision to modernize the team and focus on developing future stars. While losing a player with Smart's defensive tenacity could be painful in the short term, it might open the door to long-term success. The Celtics have shown they are willing to make bold moves to maintain competitiveness, and this rumored trade fits that mold. It's a gamble that could pay off if they manage to build a new identity centered on youth, athleticism, and scoring. As the trade talks continue to swirl, the Celtics front office is likely weighing these possibilities carefully. Another angle to consider is how the Lakers' locker room chemistry could be affected by Smart's arrival. Known for his vocal leadership and intensity, Smart is a player who doesn't shy away from speaking his mind or demanding effort from teammates. This kind of personality can be a double-edged sword, especially in a team with established stars like LeBron and AD. However, if managed well, Smart's leadership could elevate the Lakers' competitiveness and accountability. His passion and toughness could inspire younger players and raise the team's overall intensity level. On the flip side, integrating a player with such a strong personality requires delicate handling to maintain harmony and cohesion. The Lakers' coaching staff and management would need to facilitate a smooth transition to get the most out of this potential addition. The potential chemistry challenges add an intriguing layer to the rumor, making it not just about talent, but about team dynamics and leadership. Financially, the trade would be a significant move for both franchises. The Lakers, juggling a hefty payroll, must navigate salary cap constraints carefully. Smart's contract, while reasonable for a player of his caliber, still requires salary matching or other financial maneuvering. The Celtics, aiming to manage their cap space efficiently, might see this trade as an opportunity to reset financially. The structure of the deal could involve additional players, picks, or other assets to balance salaries and meet league rules. Financial experts in the NBA community are already speculating on the intricacies of this possible transaction, highlighting the complexity behind blockbuster trades. The negotiation process itself might stretch over several weeks, with each side seeking the best terms. This adds a strategic chess match element to the rumor, with the outcome affecting not just rosters, but also future flexibility and planning. The potential impact on fan bases is also worth noting. Lakers fans, always hungry for championship glory, would likely embrace the idea of adding a defensive stalwart like Smart to their squad. His reputation and energy fit the blue-collar ethos that many fans admire. The excitement around this possibility could boost ticket sales, merchandise, and overall enthusiasm. Meanwhile, Celtics fans might experience mixed feelings, sadness to see a beloved player leave, but also optimism for the team's future direction. This rumor generates emotional responses on both coasts, fueling passionate discussions on social media and sports forums. The narrative of a blockbuster trade between two historic franchises captivates fans, making this more than just a basketball transaction. It becomes a cultural moment. The fan engagement alone underscores the potential significance of this move. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on. Lastly, the strategic implications for the NBA's balance of power are significant. If Smart joins the Lakers, the Western Conference gains a new defensive force, making the playoff race even fiercer. The Celtics' potential rebuilding phase might shift the Eastern Conference landscape as well. This rumor highlights how a single trade can ripple through the league, influencing team strategies, rivalries, and championship predictions. Analysts and commentators are already debating who benefits most and what this means for the future of the NBA. The trade, if confirmed, would serve as a landmark moment, showcasing how teams are willing to make bold moves to achieve their goals. The ongoing speculation keeps fans on edge and makes every game more compelling as the league's power dynamics potentially realign. The story continues to unfold with every new update. What do you think? Would Marcus Smart's move to the Lakers be the game changer the West needs? Or could this just be a tantalizing rumor that never fully materializes? The basketball world waits with bated breath. Continuing the swirl of speculation, one can't ignore how this potential trade might influence coaching strategies on both sides. For the Lakers, adding Marcus Smart means head coach Darvin Ham could finally implement a more aggressive defensive scheme, leveraging Smart's versatility and intensity to pressure opponents relentlessly. Smart's ability to guard multiple positions and his knack for reading offenses would allow the Lakers to switch seamlessly on defense, making their schemes more unpredictable and effective. On the Celtics side, losing Smart would force head coach Joe Mazzulla to rethink defensive assignments and rotations, possibly accelerating the development of younger defenders. The ripple effects on coaching philosophies could be profound, with both teams adjusting their approaches to maximize the new roster dynamics. This shift might also influence how other teams prepare for the Lakers and Celtics, anticipating a new defensive weapon in Los Angeles and a more offense-driven Boston squad. The tactical chess game that comes with such a trade adds another layer of excitement to this ongoing rumor. Another fascinating aspect is how this move might affect the personal legacies of the players involved. For Marcus Smart, joining the Lakers could elevate his profile dramatically, placing him on a stage where championship runs and national attention are amplified. Playing alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis provides Smart with an opportunity to showcase his talents on one of the biggest platforms in sports. Success with the Lakers could solidify his reputation as one of the premier defensive guards in the league's history and potentially earn him the rings that have eluded him in Boston. Conversely, for the Celtics, parting with Smart could mark the end of an era, but also the beginning of a new chapter focused on youth and evolution. This potential trade isn't just about basketball. It's about shaping careers, legacies, and the narratives that fans will remember for years to come. The personal stakes add a human element to what otherwise might seem like a purely strategic move. Finally, the ripple effects on the broader NBA market could be substantial if this trade comes to fruition. The Lakers' aggressive pursuit of a defensive stalwart like Smart might trigger a wave of reactions from other teams looking to bolster their own rosters before the playoffs. Competitors might seek to match or counter the Lakers' newfound defensive strength by making their own bold moves. Meanwhile, the Celtics' willingness to trade a fan-favorite signals to the league that they are serious about retooling and possibly entering a new rebuild phase. Agents, players, and executives alike will be watching closely, reading the signals this trade sends about team priorities and strategies. The trade rumors don't just affect these two franchises. They have the potential to shift the entire landscape of the league, prompting moves that could reshape the NBA playoff picture in unexpected ways. The suspense builds as fans and insiders alike await the next chapter in this unfolding drama. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, Share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.